Oh, I'm about to get copyrighted. Holy shit. I forgot, man. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back, guys, to the channel, man. And today, as y'all can see by today's title, we're going to be talking about if you're in the market for a little Tesla. I think this pretty much goes for any model. Specifically, I have a Model 3, but I mean, I guess it goes for any Tesla, to be honest with you. And we'll talk about the year, and we'll talk about the year, and all that good stuff. But if you're in the market, again, if you guys are in the market for a Tesla, these are my, like, there's technically 5 to 6, 6 being like an extra one, about worry about like the car and whatnot, like what to look for. There's one big thing for sure I didn't even know, to be honest, until I even bought the car, and it'll have to do with obviously the software and everything. So that's definitely the big one for sure. I'll share that one at the end. So with that being said, man, let's just jump right into today's video. One is to make sure all your USB ports work. Okay, I have 2 ports right there, you guys can see. The one on the right works, but the one on the left doesn't work. I don't know why, but one of them doesn't work. So definitely, and I just found that out, like, I think like a couple weeks that I got it. But yeah, so just make sure they work. The wireless pad as well, I've never heard of this breaking, so I'd say just make sure, you know, these wireless pads do work. I have like a pad so it won't slide, but yeah, I don't really use this, to be honest. But my 12 volt over here, that 12 volt does work, so that's why I'm charging my phone right now as we speak. So yeah, I have that one does work. And as well, back here, it's hard to tell, but back here you do have 2 type C's. I don't know if it's gonna focus, but yeah, I have 2 type C's back here, and those work as well. So yeah, so with that being said, just make sure you bring a cable with you when you're gonna buy a used Tesla. Just make sure you bring a cable, whether it's type C or type A, depending on what model, what year you're gonna get. Just bring a cable, make sure it works. It's not the end of the day, to be honest. You know, it's just one port. Now maybe if it was like the 2 fronts, then I would be kind of upset, but it's only one. And like I said, I'm charging with the cable right now from this 12 volt, and I have the 2 wireless pads if I really want to charge my phone. So yeah, so it's not really the end of the world, but you know, it could be a deal breaker for someone. You know, it's not a deal breaker to me, but it does suck, and I don't know if Tesla can replace that. Most likely, I haven't really checked into it if they can or not. But with that being said, yeah, make sure all your type C's or type A's or just all your ports work. Okay, so number 2, I will say, is obviously it's gonna be a used car, and obviously, I didn't really talk about, I checked the Carfax and everything, so I don't think I said it in my videos about the Tesla, but this car was a rental. So with that being said, as a rental, people are using it to drive around, vacation, all that, right? So with that being said, I didn't really took that, you know, in mind. But the interior, so the interior, as you guys can see, mine has like cream around, so you guys can see. Oh, this one's a little bit too dark, but my interior is cream. Yeah, there it goes, kind of focusing now. So yeah, my interior is cream. Now I do have these for the summer, this little wall panels. I have these for the summer because it gets hot in here. But yeah, so mine's a cream interior, so it is gonna have like that little stains. I know I had a stain over there by the passenger. I had some above, especially like in this middle part. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this middle part, there was like a whole bunch of like little stains, like especially like right here in this area where people are trying to press the light button. But yeah, there's a whole bunch right there in the back. So So I'd say definitely, you know, check the interior. It's not the end of the world. Once again, they're pretty easy areas to kind of clean out. I know this one is a little bit like this. Obviously, it gets dirty over time. But like inside, and you guys can kind of see as well, this one never really lasts. But you know, in the driver's side, you do have, it's really hard to tell, but it's kind of fading away. It does have a little black mark. But yeah, stuff like that though. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Again, it is used, so just make sure at least in the end it's not a really big deal. Like if there's no tear, then it's fine. If it's stained, you know, you could just clean it up. I just cleaned mine up. My seats are black, so there's not really much stains you can, and they're leather, that which is nice. But yeah, there is no stains on the car seats as well. No rips as well. That was one of my big things, was no rips. So there's no rips on the car seats itself. On to number 3. All right, so number 3 is going to be scratches. Okay, so now we got to get outside the whip. But yeah, definitely it's scratches. I will tell, the one that I just noticed the other day is gonna be this one right here. It's not the, obviously it's not the end of the world, but it's gonna be this guy. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you actually can't see it. He doesn't see. Pretty. It's not deep, but yeah, that's one that I just noticed literally a couple days ago, to be honest with you. And as well, I throw in like an extra tip as well, is I did see my mom noticed it on, because I looked at like what 3 to 4 Teslas, and one of them had a window cracked now. So that's another thing too, is just make sure, oh, it's like see-through, it's weird, but yeah, so just make sure no windows are cracked. So that's just another bonus one, I guess. I mean, that's kind of plain clear, but yeah, but the other one that I saw, and it kind of pisses me off a lot because I use the front a lot, is this one right here. Now my car's a little bit dirty, but yeah, you can't really tell on camera. Let me delete that. Okay, yeah, there you go. You can see it better. You can see this little deep cut right here. This one hurts a lot, to be honest with you. I didn't do it, but yeah, that's another one that kind of gets to me. But besides that though, there's not really any like deep scratches when it comes to the Tesla. Not really big deep scratches. And since we're outside, I will say, I guess it's kind of scratches, but not really. Is so this is what 3, 4. So number 4 is going to be the paint chip, I guess. I don't know. You guys can check right over here. I'm gonna roll down a little bit. You can see right here, this area right here. Now I thought it was just dirt, to be honest. I tried cleaning it, and yeah, it doesn't wash off. So yeah, it might be from like paint or like chips or rocks, you know, depending, I don't know. And you can see right here, I think that's another chip right here. Actually, that one has to be new. Never seen that one before. But yeah, it's all around on the lower. You can see one like right. You can see another one like right there. So yeah, so that's another one that you want to keep in mind. I feel like the other side is worse, a lot more worse, so you guys can see. And this one kind of has it up here as well. You guys can kind of see it. Is up right here. So yeah, keep that in mind when you're buying a used Tesla. Make sure, you know, I don't know what prevented this. If you know what caused this, just comment down below. Could be rocks, I'm guessing, like chips and whatnot. I do have mud flaps now in the back, so yeah. But since we're right here, kneeling, my number 4, I believe we are on, is gonna be the chips, the curb rashes. There's a lot of memes and whatnot. Mine was kind of bad, and I will say, yes, I did do one curb rash myself, at work specifically. So yeah, but you guys can see my wheel setup now. I got these from EV Base, so you guys can kind of hide the curb rash, and it won't actually damage the OEM rim. So this is just the faceplate. So yeah, so I got that as well. The last one that I have for you guys, if you guys are trying to buy a used Tesla, is going to be the chip. What chip you guys are using, what chip you guys are even buying. Because yes, you want to make sure you guys are getting the best updates. Now, if you guys don't know, Tesla just released not too long ago, but Tesla released this new update right here, which you guys, it's a newer UI. This came from the Cybertruck, so that is pretty cool. So yeah, and I think I heard that only the AMD chips got it. Who knows about the Intel chips? I'm pretty sure it's Intel. That they did not get it, at least yet. So you want to make sure you guys are getting an AMD chip, and in order to check that out, is go into this little car icon, and then go into service. Software. So go into software, and then go into this little thing where it says this. Click on this blue additional service. This is my VIN number, so I don't want to show you guys. So luckily it is blocking it out for me. But yeah. So right here, you want to check where it says right here. Pretty much the chip, okay, the processor. It's AMD Ryzen, because all the AMD chips are getting every new updates whatsoever, and this car gets pretty frequently updates, to be honest. It gets at least like every 2 weeks, at least once a month it gets an update. I will say that at least once a month you'll get a nice update. But yeah, and I guess if you guys want to know what else, I mean, most likely some dealers will tell you, some dealers won't, so keep that in mind. Or wherever you're gonna get this used car, make sure, if you want to know what else comes with, I'm gonna just show you right here. So again, just press that, go to software, and I don't want to just show my VIN number, so that's why I'm telling you guys. But right here, that's where you're gonna get. It'll show you what you have in stock in the car, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so with all that being said, just make sure you guys are buying an AMD chip. So just, I got lucky, honestly. I didn't even know about that. I got lucky. Again, this is a 2022. Again, I don't know the years of which one has AMD, which one has Intel. I don't know, to be honest. But just make sure, check it out, and just make sure you get an AMD chip. I will say having a Tesla is nice. I do like it, honestly. It's nice to have. It's fun. I do like driving this car, and I still surprise myself that I daily this beautiful thing. It's nice. But with that being said, that's gonna be it for today's video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, like always, guys. And y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. I definitely will see you guys in my next video.
But I'll make you smile, that's no denial. I keep it real with you. I know we're closer now. Yeah, I need some space. This goes 2 ways. I run away.